truth or lie, our gut instincts are always right.
I think this is an interesting one because it depends on context. It's very, very important. A lot of times you will hear people say, oh, I think the fear is just an illusion.
Right, false evidence appeering real is the acronym that they often use.
Fear, yeah. False evidence appearing real. And
well, that's very dangerous.
Sure,
it's really dangerous.
This whole topic of conversation it is a little bit dangerous because sometimes you need to listen to your gut instinct. But I think it depends on the context.
Our instinct is not interested in being accurate. It's interested in our safety right now. So it can stay alive, keep you alive, and it can be accurate tomorrow. It's not interested in truth and lies. It's interested in your safety now, accuracy tomorrow. So it always defaults to negatives. But that doesn't mean you don't pay attention to it. It's always got a very bad picture of the world, but sometimes the world is a very bad and dangerous place for you at times. So look, when you get a gut instinct about something being bad, and if you're in a situation where you don't have a lot of power, you may not be safe, really pay attention to it.
Right.
Because if you are safe, that's okay. Get out of that situation. It's okay, you were going to be safe, but you're out of it. But if you weren't going to be safe, you still are getting yourself out of the situation. Either way, you win. So when you don't have power, when you don't feel you have agency, when you don't feel you're in a good position for you, and you get a bad feeling, get out of there. Sure, if you're in a great place and there's plenty of safety and you got people around you who you trust and you've got resource around you and you've got an exit strategy and it's easy and you feel a little bit worried, well, maybe you can put a little bit more risk into it and stay around and see what happens. Right. Because in that situation, if it turns out to be bad for you, well, you've got some resource around you. And if it turns out to be good, okay, great.
Right, so I think part of it is assessing how safe you actually are. Right, so if you're walking alone on a street in the middle of the night and you see a shadow behind you, you might have very good reason to want to get out of there and get away because it very well could be unsafe or makes you feel very unsafe. But if you're, as you say, in a social situation where you know where the door is, where you know people around you, you might be bringing some insecurity into the situation, making you feel fearful of the situation.
But essentially this idea of false evidence appearing real, that's only accurate until it's not. And if you get that wrong, it could be very serious consequences for you. So I won't be walking around the planet using an acronym like that.
For more tips on body language, check out our website, truthplane.com, and pick up our book, Truth and Lies, What People Are Really Thinking.